Hello again, welcome to Crop Life Retail Week. My name is Paul Schrimpf. I'm here with Eric Sfiligoj, the editors of Crop Life magazine. And once again, we're kind of going over some of the news and events of the last week or so. Kind of jealous, Eric got a chance to head out to GROWMARK and talk to the folks out there and find out what's going on with them and with the markets. And I think you got a chance to talk to a number of folks, maybe bring back a little interview, but why don't you share some thoughts on
Sure.
what happened?
Thanks a lot, Paul. Yeah, actually went to Bloomington, made the trek through some snow, and was lucky enough to get there in one piece. But the GROWMARK folks have a new management team in place, led by Jim Spradlin, their new CEO, who's been the CEO for only the past few months. But he shared with me his thoughts on the company and its future. And one of the things we talked about was recruitment of new talent, finding new hires for the company. And in this little clip here, he'll explain a little bit about one of GROWMARK's new programs to that effort.
I'm Jim Spradlin, CEO at GROWMARK. We're talking about the Center for Leadership Development, an initiative that we've recently launched that we envision to be the premier enterprise for the development of leadership skills amongst our people, for the development of business acumen, as well as the provide career path opportunities for our folks, all designed to enhance our opportunity to recruit, to develop, to retain elite people for our organization.
So as you can see, that program will be very important to GROWMARK going forward, and one of the things Jim emphasized to me was that about a third of the GROWMARK workforce currently consists of folks that would fit into the Generation X or millennial groups. And I also found it interesting, one of the other people I talked to, Mark Orr, who's now the Vice President of Agronomy, came to GROWMARK through their recruitment program back in the late 1980s. So programs on recruitment have been effective for GROWMARK, and they'll continue to do them in the future.
Well, it's great. It's been a major problem we've been discussing for, I think, probably since I got here 15 years ago, is how do we keep and retain the best people. So it would be great to have them share. Great for Jim to share that, and then we'll also be sharing more in the March issue. So my understanding, we're going to be doing a feature story on GROWMARK in general, so we'll get a little more detail come March.
Correct.
Well, as for me, I'll be heading to the Pesticide Stewardship Alliance meeting in Savannah, Georgia next week, and speaking on, of all things, precision agriculture. There's a lot of interest in where precision is headed among that group, and so I'm looking forward to presenting there. And I've done a lot of discovery in putting this speech together, but one of the things I think was really interesting and emphasized by a lot of the manufacturers, growers, and consultants that I talked to was wireless technology and wireless connectivity between equipment, from farmer to manufacturer to consultant to retailer. It's going to be paramount moving forward. In the next 2 to 3 years, it'll significantly affect what sorts of equipment farmers buy, what sorts of equipment get adopted. People will make decisions based on the connectivity of equipment and not so much on the color of equipment. So that we've seen that happen. We're seeing that happen more and more, and that's going to be a big factor in the precision ag industry moving forward. So that's all we have for Retail Week this week. Thanks for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you again.